Hello, and welcome to this edition of SAC News. I'm Pablo Silvar.
And I'm Damian Vallerio. It's been a busy week on and around the campus of Santa Ana College. We've got a lot of stories to share with you.
The escape of a convicted teen murderer while taking a class at Santiago Canyon College has prompted safety concerns and a review of the police around such academic furloughs. 22-year-old Jose Aguilar is an inmate at the Orange County Probation Department's juvenile facility. He was taking a class at Santiago Canyon through a court-approved program that required him to wear a GPS ankle monitor. Last week, he cut off the monitor and left campus without permission, leading to a law enforcement search. Anaheim police found Aguilar 2 days later at a Buena Park motel and rearrested him. The event raised concerns about campus safety and how programs like this are managed with officials here at OC Probation and the OC Supervisor's Office now reviewing policies and supervision prosecutors. Orange County Juvenile Court approved Aguilar to take the class at Santiago despite concerns about the program from OC Probation. Santiago Canyon College is located in Orange. It's the sister school of Santa Ana College.
Former Anaheim Chamber of Commerce CEO Todd Ament is seeking to withdraw his 2022 guilty plea on charges of wire fraud and submitting a false tax return. Ament cited bad advice from his previous lawyer. Last month, a federal judge moved Ament's sentencing date to April 17th to consider his plea withdrawal. The allegations against Ament include defrauding a cannabis shop and the attempted multi-million-dollar sale of Angel Stadium, a move made possible by former Mayor Harry Sidhu. Sidhu was sentenced to 2 months in jail last March for obstruction of justice. An unsealed report revealed claims that the Anaheim Chamber of Commerce acted as a political lobbying machine that played a role in influencing elections while evading oversight. Critics say that the current mayor, Ashley Eichen, has stalled attempts to prosecute those responsible.
Federal and local authorities have recovered $3.7 million of the more than $10 million in pandemic relief funds, stolen in a major fraud scheme involving disgraced former Orange County Supervisor Andrew Doe. The Paycheck Protection Program money was meant for more meal programs for seniors and people with disabilities. Investigators found that most of the money was used for lavish purchases and real estate. Some of the many ways also redirected to nonprofits, including the V American Society, which employed Doe's daughter, Rihanna, who entered a diversion agreement to avoid prosecution. Orange County District Attorney Todd Spitzer said in a statement, quote, "I made it unequivocally clear that I would do everything in my power to return every stolen dollar possible to the rightful owners, and that is what I, along with our federal partners, are doing." Orange County also filed a civil lawsuit to recover more missued funds. Andrew Doe was convicted to bribery last summer. He is currently serving a 5-year federal prison sentence at the United States Penitentiary in Tucson, Arizona.
Let's turn to some campus news. Fire technology has been a signature program here at Santa Ana College since it was started in 1959, and the department's looking for its next wave of students. Fire Tech orientation will be next Wednesday, March 25th from 5 to 7 p.m. By joining the hybrid orientation, you can learn all about the Fire Tech programs here and how to take those first steps to make Fire Tech a possible career path. To attend this orientation, you need to first register by either going in person or contacting the Career Center at careercenter@sac.edu. Make sure to include your 7-digit SAC student ID number.
Santa Ana College's History Department and Associated Student Government will host a Triangle Shirtwaist Fire commemoration. The remembrance takes place on Tuesday, March 24th from noon to 1:30 p.m. at the spot in the Johnson Student Center. The event will honor the 146 immigrant workers who died in the 1911 factory fire in New York City, one of the worst workplace disasters in U.S. history. Attendees will learn about the unsafe conditions that led to the tragedy and how it led to workplace safety regulations and women's suffrage. It is open to all students and snacks will be provided.
The College Assistance Migrant Program invites you to join them for a celebration of National Farm Workers Awareness Week. The event is called Land Labor Legacy, honoring the farm workers' experience. It takes place next Thursday, March 26th at Santiago County College Club, our sister school. The event will feature farm workers and their children sharing their stories as we celebrate and honor their sacrifices within our community. The event runs from 5 to 7 p.m. in room H106 on the SAC campus. The whole SAC and SAC community is invited and the general public as well.
Santa Ana College students are invited to attend a lunch and learn workshop on Wednesday, March 25th from noon to 1 p.m. The Career Center is hosting a networking with recruiters workshop hosted by sociology professor Victoria Torres. Students can get tips and strategies on how to network with recruiters at job fairs and other events. The workshop takes place in the L building in room 222 and free pizza will be provided.
The City of Santa Ana's Parks and Recreation and Community Service Department is bringing fun and free activities directly to local neighborhoods through its Recreata program. This Monday, March 24th, Recreata will stop at Windsor Park, located at 2915 West La Verne Avenue, from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. This free community event offers activities for all ages, including outdoor games, sports, arts, and crafts, and interactive recreation designed to keep families active and connected. Recreata is part of the city's effort to promote health, wellness, and community engagement by delivering recreational programs directly to neighborhood parks.
The Bowers Museum in Santa Ana is hosting a night of music, culture, and celebration with its first ever Bowers Bollywood Bash. The event will take place this Saturday, March 21st at the Bowers Museum, located at 2002 North Main Street, starting at 5 p.m. The Bollywood-inspired gala will feature live performances, dance, fashion, and gourmet Indian-inspired cuisine, all celebrating the vibrant culture of the Indian subcontinent. The event also supports the museum's cultural and educational programs and highlights its current exhibition, Global Threads, Indians' Textile Revolution. Come back from the break, we have the latest in SAC sports.
And our fellow Dons answer our questions of the week.
We'll be right back.
You're watching SAC News.
My goal wasn't to have a great program just at Santa Ana College. When I came here, my goal was to have one of the best programs in the country. When you come here, we aren't trying to rush the students through a program. We're actually taking time. We're getting to know the students personally. The first time a student came to me and said, "Hey, I got a career and I can provide for my family now." You know, that's really what gets me excited about teaching, and my passion that drives it is helping people succeed in life.
Welcome back, Dons. After a hot and stressful week, thank God it's time for sports. Let's check in with SAC's Nicholas Miller.
Welcome back to our SAC Sports Report. I'm Nicholas Miller. The Dons baseball and softball teams took on the Orange Coast College Pirates in their second conference series of the season. Let's see some highlights from this week's matchups. The game 1 started out in a stalemate with the score being 0-0 through 3 innings. The Dons will go up by a score of 2-0, led by a 2 RBI triple by Kalani Gonzalez. The Dons will not give up the lead as Grace Barrios drove in 2 with a double, scoring 2 more in the 5th inning, led by another great performance by Elani Biard, who threw a complete game, only allowing 2 runs and striking out 4. The Dons got their first conference win of the year. The Dons will go on the road for Game 2 and unfortunately wouldn't be able to get a win streak going, allowing 8 runs in the 3rd inning of Game 2 and not being able to overcome that drop in Game 2 10-5. The Dons came home to close out the series despite an early bases-loaded walk by Adriana Pounce and Eliana De Jesus RBI double. The Dons were not able to take the series, dropping Game 3 by a score of 7-2. Dons softball now moves to a record 3-15 on the season. The Dons put on a show in Game 1 after going down 5-0 in the first 2 innings. They go on to match those runs with a 5-run third inning. The Dons will continue to score, ending the game 23-10. Now let's go to Santa Ana College for some highlights from Game 2. After going down early again, the Dons will come back to tie it up at 3 with RBI singles from Carlos Morales and Jack Mueller and a run scoring on the throwing air. The Dons will add some insurance with an opposite field solo blast from Ben Melendres. A runs with a single run 7th, but led by a big homer from Nico Palato. RBI singles from Carlos Morales and Evan Reiter helped out put the game out of reach and giving them another conference series win. The Dons will wrap up the series on the road, led by another great pitching performance but from Zach Ireland, who threw 6 innings with 6 strikeouts and no earned runs. The Dons swept the Pirates, moving to a record of 19-2-1 on the year and 5-1 in conference play. That's all we've got for this week's Dons Sports Report. Come back next week when we'll give you more updates on how your Dons did in sports. I'm Nicholas Miller.
A dangerous heat wave is breaking records across Southern California and pushing temperature levels rarely seen this early in the year. Forecasters say temperatures have spiked to 20 to 30 degrees above average, with some areas reaching as high as the triple digits. Cities across Los Angeles, Orange County, and the Inland Empire have already toppled many records this week, including downtown Los Angeles' 94-degree record set over a century ago, now broken by a 98-degree peak. Record-setting levels have also hit Orange County, with Anaheim reaching its 100 degrees Tuesday, topping its 2010 record of 90. And Santa Ana also breaking its 1978 record of 98 degrees by also reaching a peak of 100. The region is not expected to get cooler this week, with National Weather Service's extreme heat warning still remaining in effect through Friday evenings, with highs expected to stay in the upper 90s in Los Angeles and lower 90s in Orange County. Let's see if that record heat is in the rear view mirror. Here's your weather for the week and ahead. Friday kicks off the week hot and sunny with a high near 90 degrees. Saturday brings a noticeable cool down with partly cloudy skies and temperatures dropping to the low 80s. Sunday continues that cooler pattern with clouds sticking around and highs near 79 degrees. Monday clears out with sunshine returning and temperatures holding near 79 degrees. Tuesday stays bright and sunny with steady afternoon highs around 79 degrees. Wednesday sees clouds move back in with a slight dip to 78 degrees. Thursday wraps up the week partly cloudy with temperatures rising again to 81 degrees. You will feel the biggest change right after Friday with cooler air moving in before conditions stabilize through the week across Santa Ana. Time in the show for us to see what's on the minds of our fellow students.
Kiara Shelley went to main campus and asked fellow Dons what their favorite thing about being a student.
Hi Dons! Welcome to this edition Question of the Week. Last week we asked the students what's the resource that helped them the most, and this week we are going to ask them what's their favorite part of being a student at SAC.
I would say it would be the Career Center. I actually get help with writing my resume and doing cover letters. I've struggled with making mine personally, so the fact that they have a program that does that is very helpful.
It's been awesome. I'm second semester right now. I haven't had a single problem. All my classes have been super good. My teachers have helped me with everything I've needed. And I really feel like I have everything I need to succeed here.
I like the flexibility. So like a lot of my classes are online and you could do 8-week classes. So I'm gonna do 19 units, but half of those are for the first 8 weeks and then the other half for the second 8 weeks. So I kind of like get to separate it and flexible like that. And a lot of the professors are really involved in everything. And there's a lot of different kind of resources like the Academic Honor Society and the Honors Program, which I'm starting to be in now too.
Just all the resources that they help you with, and all the opportunities that you get, like all the different clubs you can join, like Trio, and just the availability for the help that you can get, and how willing to help the professors are as well.
That was the question of the week. My favorite part of being a student at SAC is the film program. I'm Kiara Shelley, SAC News.
For this edition of SAC News, I'm Pablo Silvar.
Be sure to follow us on social media and watch previous episodes of SAC News on our YouTube channel. For our terrific crew here at SAC News, I'm Damian Vallerio. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next week.